Hey everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Hey
Welcome,
everyone.
Ravenmoon. Welcome, Alpha
Hello
Zeno.
everyone.
Hello, Spirit.
Welcome.
Congrats on the
Welcome
first.
Ravenmoon.
Right.
Welcome Alpha Zeno. Hello
Hey.
Spirit. Congrats on the first.
Hey, I'm hearing audio feedback. I don't know where that's from. Audio feedback. I don't know where that's from.
Is it my end?
It
Is it
shouldn't
Do you
mine?
have my
be.
stream open?
I do, but it's
Do you
muted.
have my stream open?
I do, but it's muted. Okay, sorry everyone, I'm lurking in, but I'm closing Chrome. Okay, sorry everyone, I'm lurking in, but where was it open? That fixed it.
You must have had me somewhere
I saw
unmuted.
every single tab. Mute, 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 mute. That's just impressive.
Have you managed it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. I was looking for you the whole time. I was like, what happened?
I have become one with the barrels. I have blended in. Yeah. First of all, hello everyone in chat. Hi Butterfly. Hi Sith Reeker. Good seeing you lurking. Captain, welcome in for coming early. And also, hi. I hope you're doing well today. I think that's everyone. But yeah, we're beginning again with playing Final Fantasy XIV with Fable. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. She's already managed to drag me out of the golden saucer somehow. And
There we go. We're going to do more dungeons today.
yeah, we can finally confirm the theory. And I just realized I need to turn on my audio. Where's the system? There we go.
I have Spirit. Hi, dear. Welcome to stream. How are you doing? All right. Are we ready to accept the quest?
Yes.
All right.
And this is a point that I have no idea what's going on in the story at any point, the furthest I've ever been. Welcome back, Static. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deep Cross was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. You made such a habit of succeeding, it's difficult not to take your talents for granted. Rest assured, however, Mother is impressed, even if she isn't surprised. Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. Must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourselves, it also provides ample opportunities for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point.
Thank you for the sub.
Avitter's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he still would be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. Oh god, healing and bad statics are canon. Shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. Should have done more to lighten his burden. To hell's with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it's too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well.
Tilted.
Rage quitting. Doubt this comes to any surprise, but I never... Wow. Static drama just off the bat.
Right in front of my adventurer.
How rude. Right in front of the sprouts? Oh, and by some way of parting advice, get rid of Avera's head, bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. Just get rid of it, all right? Wait, don't leave me alone, please. Oh, I'm so sorry, Avera. Please forgive me. You know what? I've had weirder things in my inventory. I can't even fault her for keeping his head around. Seems like that has been all too common. Makes a dozen times in half as many days. You see why I'm grateful for adventures of your experience. I'd send men like you on a mission without worrying you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I wouldn't trust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart Nolda. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in the task, say the word, and I'll be glad to share the details with you. There we go.
Let's go. That was really creepy. I didn't know that she was just carrying the head around with her.
Yeah, that's a little concerning.
A little,
Just a bit.
just a tad.
Just like, at first I was on her side with the static splitting up, and like, she doesn't deserve. Oh, no, that's. You're also a problem in all this.
It's all problematic.
This is just bad from the top down.
I'm going ahead and taking the next quest.
Yeah, I got it already, and I'll meet you in Old
Okay.
because my return point's now in the gold saucer, so I can get there cheap. Where else would I put it? I'm there most of the time anyway.
Fair enough.
You think I know? This way. Unfortunately, I don't have enough for like a mount or anything nice from here.
Well, I don't even think we can ride mounts yet.
I'm assuming that it's. I was hoping at least that was a case of if you can get it, you can use it. Since like, there's one for 200, which all things considered isn't that much to grind up for in the gold saucer. But I suppose they do want you to. Oh hey, already an old odd. There's someone without any pants just hanging around. Ah, you love the lobby. But I suppose they want to give you the full tutorial first.
Yeah, I think you have to unlock chocobos, and then after
Yeah.
you unlock chocobos, you can mount them.
Yeah, it'd probably make sense that they'd make a concentrated effort in order to make chocobos the first mount you get.
In
Hello.
the story, at least. Hello.
Yeah.
Alright, ready?
Yes. Petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. That's all made. Take a second out of the sun and would have sent a fire. Tinkerdale, if you'd be so kind. Excellent time, Papshan. It just so happened the adventurer will be handling your petitions here.
Papa John is here.
Oh, good, my pizza. So this strapping young lad's a much lauded adventurer, is he? Marvelous, marvelous. I don't know why, but I know why. It's the mustache. It reminds me of Colonel Sanders. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, good sir. I am Papashan, formerly of the Sultan Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Perhaps you'd like to praise static of his mission? Yes, of course. Petition in question is submitted by an acquaintance of mine, Maginus and Sons Mineral Concern. Relates to an unfortunate development in Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place.
Oh, no.
These giants are a clan known as... I am not even going to attempt to say that. Fearsome... Hecatoncheires. Fearsome creatures sealed in the deepest depths of the mine during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Last seems they managed to break through a layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where miners ply their trades. Creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on site. No wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, Malay. People of that age had countries to work the mines. By way of enchanted helms, they are able to bind such ferocious creatures to their will. But it is off the way of such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. Desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hecatoncheires, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost level, and so as the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock.
Wow.
Just a skosh. Now, it's got me thinking. So you recall there being an article about Copperbell and Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. So the mines were being reopened to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as an odd, our boys dug a bit to dig and free the giants. Hey, the shapeshift redeem is unavailable right now because collab. So unfortunately, you're just going to have to use a hazmat suit tonight. I think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. A long time to nurse a grudge. Must be seething. Also, good seeing you, and I hope you're having a good night and morning or whatever it is for you. I deny the mission will be rife with danger, but need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. God's bless you. Fury might have reservation, but sure it is for the best. In case you don't know, yeah, directions. Play Maja's son is present. Painted Mesa. That's a name and a half.
Painted.
Oh, he's just right here.
Yeah, it's just right behind us.
I thought you were supposed to be at the mines. Ooh, up in a few hours. Been told to try to stay awake, so here I'm eating update him. Nice. I hope that all goes well, the whole appointment. And I'm doing well. I hope you're able to stay awake, Ace.
And put in party with me.
Yes.
Okay.
So I have
I love the night music at older. So calming.
yeah, I will say one of the things that sold me on this game was just how pretty it can get at night.
Mm-hmm.
Like either just watching a hunt train in one area light up everything with all their running lights and various mounts. That's impressive, but also they did a good job with the skybox and ambience.
Mm-hmm. Given the resources that they had at the time.
Yeah, at the time, and like MMOs are by design, they kind of have to skimp on graphics because they have everyone connected on a server and have like Final Fantasy 15, 7 remake or 16 quality. That eats up a lot of processing power and slows things down.
Mm-hmm.
But they were able to do good work with what they had. Okay, just can't wait to sleep afterwards. Yeah, staying up for a appointment like that isn't fun, but feel good once it's done. Wait, where? Oh, I think that's a...
Traveling off the beaten path.
Yeah, that I got confused. I saw the where the heart is quest for like the housing for old I'm like, that's where I need to go. Nope. So I am already lost. Oh, bridge. Duh. They have an NA alt character called Lost Thing. Well, if you see a static bread or something or some character that involves Eldritch Horror of Bread or some shortening of that, it's probably me. I'll keep a lookout for you, Ace.
I'm gonna go get the safe right before we go to the quest.
Oh,
I think there's a safe right over here.
right. I'll meet up with you there. Oh, 7.0 has the graphic update. That's good to know, because I know that at least part of it that depends on how far along and how much resources they are able to put to this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, well, from last stream to now, I kind of just went around and got like a bunch of the warp points, a bunch of other things.
I was gonna say you got this so fast.
Yeah, I took a shortcut.
I had to run there.
Yeah.
All I've done is my job quest. I haven't unlocked any aetherites.
Right. Which probably took about as much time as it took for me to go to every one of those side locations and also get glamour. Ooh, Blue Protocol. That I think I'll try to download that tonight if it has your seal of approval. Cause not gonna lie, yeah. One of my Ace, so my mod over here, has been trying it out. It had released in like the Japan release, came out recently, and from what I've heard, it's been pretty good. So yes, if
Alright,
you're
you
looking
ready
for,
Copper Bell?
hell yeah, I am ready. Yeah, it's JP only. Were we doing with other people or NPCs?
Well, when you're in a party like this, you have to use Duty Finder, so it's gonna be random people.
All right, I'll guess let you. You
They'll
did.
be fine. They know what to do.
Yeah, like I'll know what to do. I was just wondering what it was a question of which one of us is starting this,
Oh yeah, I already did it.
and I didn't notice. In case anyone's was wondering, the brain cell is to my right and has a button on her head.
Hello.
Looks like we're all new. I mean, some newer than others, but new-ish.
Yeah, mostly new.
Okay, just target it. Just in case.
Blue Protocol's fun. The shop items are too expensive is my only complaint. Yeah, that'll probably be adjusted later once they get some balance and feedback.
I don't remember for a second I'm a healer. I was like, oh yeah, DPS.
DPS!
I almost never heal in dungeons.
I mean, we're doing fine. Tanks will just have to adjust.
It's fine, I can just heal. I got like 5 buttons. I'll
Yeah.
be alright.
We're fine. Oh, I forgot. Oh god, I just realized. So, Ace in my chat, also an ultimate raider. Fable over here, Socks. Also ultimate raiders. So feel free to chime in.
Fine. If you pull far enough in Copper Bell, you unaggro all the ads.
Oh, so we
You don't
are.
even have to heal.
Man, we just shouldn't do any of this. We should just keep running.
Yeah. Yep. That's
Alright.
exactly what the tank's doing. They just keep pulling and pulling and pulling because it doesn't matter. They're all gonna unaggro. In fact, most of them anyways.
Imagine, because we do have like one of the like giants that was in prison here. Imagine you were sitting here for 300 years. You finally get an opportunity to exercise your vengeance, and they just go right past you, and you're so confused. You're like, well, I guess I'm back here. Ooh, all the ultimates. I've heard mixed things about ultimate rating, but it is definitely an achievement to get like that many ultimate clears.
I'm excited because we think we're gonna clear P11 tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's been going along, and you've been frogging that for a while. Like best of luck. That sounds like it's been a difficult and but fun tier.
I can't say this tier has been that difficult, but it is kind of a timing thing.
Yeah.
Everybody says the second fight is really, really difficult, but I think it's alright.
I suppose it's something that you get used to, and like, especially if you've been doing it for a while. And from what I've heard, an easier fight is completely fine.
I think and this information might be overload, but the nice thing about this tier for raiding is that there's a lot of walls right at the front, right? So a really hard mechanic in the first fight that a lot of people have gotten walled off at. And I think that's quite nice because it gives people a good taste of how stressful it's going to be going through the tier right from the start.
Yeah, and it lets them get ready for what to expect. I definitely think a early wall is better than a later one.
I certainly agree.
Read, I guess. And it's, yeah, that is why I've heard that ultimate rating or any rating at all depends mostly on like how good your group is and how well you guys can work together. And
also experience is another
and
thing.
experience, that too. But I
We
think
talked the other night about how I think the best statics have a combination of new raiders and experienced raiders.
yeah, and honestly, just having some experience people for any sort of raid content, it makes a whole lot of difference, so you're not blowing so much time having to learn everything from the ground up. Like, I can see wanting to go in with... oh, right, not doing the treasure chest. It feels so weird to be in a dungeon, see a treasure chest, and just... No, we don't grab those here. Like, this is everything...
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But in the early dungeons, it's all just kind of trash.
Yeah, but still, it's like everything I know about about playing an RPG is just feels wrong.
I know. It's like, I want the shiny.
It's treasure. That's why we're here.
Yeah, give us the shiny.
Exactly, the urge of loot gremlins. Ooh, so Ace got invited to the world first race and only been raiding for 1.5 years. God, that is a lot to catch up on. I mean,
World's first raiding is very intensive.
Yeah, because you're learning new mechanics on a time limit. So, yeah, and I get that. It's not mean of boast of, oh, I'm on considered for world first team. It's very much, this is intense and weird. And it's a lot of work. Like, you gotta learn mechanics, you gotta learn mechanics in a timely manner, and you're checking to make sure that somebody else didn't get your first. But I'm sure you'll be able to get it. Oh, sorry, I cut you off like 2 times.
Oh, no, you're fine, you're fine. When I'm playing the game, I don't even think about it. Our samurai in my group, he is a world first raider. And he, when the tier first release, he didn't sleep for 2 days straight because he was just raiding. And he was insane because, of course, he was in a world's first group, but he was also in our group. So he would finish raiding with his world's first group, and then during his break, he'd become raid with us. And I was like, what are you doing? He's absolutely insane.
Yeah, that is actually insane. I'll pass on that. Good call, Ace, turning it down because there's no way you do all-nighters for the world first. That's more than fair, especially given everything else you're doing. Yeah, Sith, same. Only raids I've done are stream raids and Destiny raids. Hopefully, when I get to...
They got Rampart up. They're fine.
Yeah.
They don't need you right now.
Yeah, hopefully when I get to Final Fantasy rating, there's just enough explosives.
Why is their health not going down? Because they literally are mitigating. Go figure.
Oh,
now they need me heal.
Oh God, my internet is going wild. I froze there for a second.
Oh no.
And my OBS is in the red. It should be okay. It should recover, but
Okay.
For a moment there, I thought the cutscene was actually everything just crashing.
Oh no.
Oh, the stream died twice. Oh no.
Oh no.
It's fine now, though. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around through that, because, It's interesting. I had a theory that the first couple of bosses here were references to Final Fantasy 1's first round of mini bosses, but this one isn't. Like, the first two were, but the next one would have been the Dark Elf King Astos. And I mean, Insane King looking for vengeance in the depth of the earth, maybe, but the design is too different compared to the first ones, which were dead ringers that... It's still fun references, but...
It's like popcorn references. You never know what.
Yeah, there's probably a dungeon for everything else. Oh.
Now you can give commendations. So if somebody did a really good job, you can give them a commendation.
Nice. Oh, Ace says that she loves your accent.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you do.
So you have UK approval.
I'm really honoured. When I was in college, or university, I suppose, I thought it would be really cool if I watched every single episode of Doctor Who that exists. It wasn't. But you know.
But still good accent work.
Thank you.
Okay, so I definitely completely messed up on giving accommodations there. I kind of clicked through the tutorial too fast.
Oh, they left really early.
Yeah. Which is my accent's the UK blunder. Wales, half Irish, lives in Scotland. Close enough.
Minus?
Aces.
You know, that's always kind of the fear. Is that like I'll talk, and then people be like, it's so many different accents mashed together. It's like not one specific one.
I mean, it seems to sound fine. Honestly, Ace, your accent is still pretty good, even if it's a mess of things. And it could be worse. You could have a Midwestern US accent like mine. That is the worst thing you could have.
I don't know about that. But I am really happy that people seem to like my accent.
Yeah, you did a good job with it. All the watching of Doctor Who has paid off.
It's been fruitful.
Right. I'm gonna turn in the quest.
Go ahead.
Commence battle?
Oh, right. We need to leave our party because you have to take this solo.
Well, I guess this is... Guess we're not done with fighting.
No.
Conqueror Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mine operations can resume. Nolda will have materials she needs to be rebuilt. Entire nation's in your debt, friend. There's good times with Papshan next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to return to Momodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. Angry. A heavy Welsh accent when angry, and tired leads to Scottish. It's fine. Funny thing is, when I'm tired, I can do like a really good Upper Peninsula or Wisconsin, Minnesota. Oh, don't you know? But only then. Your mouth's even a little swine sold for me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this, paid for with my own coin. Alright, refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat and less choice cut dodo. I'm gonna say it one more time. Give back what you stole or make you wish you never set foot in this town. Alright, so turn
Just watching this.
you over the... For now, it's tradition that you let the villain monologue and then smash their face in. It's just respectful to the writers.
Right.
So I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authority needs to hear of your crime.
I don't like that.
No. No, let's cut him to pieces. Done nothing wrong. 12 is me witness. Wait, like 2 people looking on are guards or in guards' chainmail.
And they're just like, "Ooh, I wish somebody would help her."
Yeah. No. Right, time for reckless heroics.
Go. Let me have them.
This
The way that my
mummer's...
character kind of prances in with her cane is kind of funny.
Yeah, I will beat you with this stick. Ooh, mild southern accent's a pretty good accent to have, Sith.
You got a southern accent?
Yeah, Sith in my chat does.
I
should probably read what some of these other skills that aren't like the main rotation does.
Yeah, please read your skills.
Here's
They don't seem important right now, but later on they will be.
in my defense, I knew what they did when I got them.
Yeah.
I just haven't done combat in a while. I should probably read a guide or something.
I think at this level, you're free to kind of make it up. I don't think it's going to stop being really important until like Stormblood.
Yeah.
It becomes kind of noticeable if you don't know.
Yeah, and some of them make sense. Like ones that stack damage up, and then you do the basic one to proc the second. You do the one that doesn't do as much damage but has an extra effect. Proc again, do the one that does more damage or even more. Stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Ace. When I get some more skills, I'll definitely take you up on teaching me the rotation and the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. We should do that too. Oh no, I got another bout of heroism headaches. This happens every time I do something cool.
It takes me so long to get through combat because I'm a healer. I went ahead and skipped the cutscene.
Yeah, that's fair. I swear there's more refugees than the last I looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. It's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming now? Simple, really. A number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity. Many were no longer able to support their communities.
I'm a mute for a second.
Both at the same time. You've activated my trap card. Oh, but remember to dot first before this combo. We do it at once. See. And then the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Same happened in other cities. If the talk is true, yeah. Well, perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Old Da has a reputation for being prosperous, so natural refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, truly does, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their president doesn't ferment lawless. Oh, good, that brand of concerned citizen. Well, if things take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. Dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes fought Garlean Empire patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, may be sure some of the refugees will turn to crime. Know what this place is like. If you have no coin, you have no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins, get your dodo tenderloins, guaranteed cheapest in Thanland. Recussum, ma'am, come again. Around, you think old Al is well on its way to recovery, but peer through the veil of prosperity, you'll see no end to misery and suffering. Ah, I see. Yeah, sir, you're all right. What? Now, you mean threaten a defenseless citizen? Yes, I do. Intensively. Sorry by the meat. Say that's absurd.
I'm leaving.
Hey, Mecca. I as they didn't leave poor alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? Dang, we rallied a town. We'll overlook this just once. Nice seeing you, and hope you're doing well today, Mecca. Just going through cutscene reading. Suppose. Oh, Ida. And you. Charged your duty as envoy impeccably, never once faltered in the face of myriad dangers. More importantly, you're always so ready to help those in need, even if you didn't stand to earn a guild by doing so. And possess all qualities to seek an adventure, if this were convinced. Cutscene's going good. It's interesting. And, you know, fleshes out the area a bit, brings in these two. Yes, thank you, Ida. Yes, there's a matter of your gift. I dare say you are curious as the nature of the visions you bore witness to moments ago. We can help to understand it. These characters have a 40k orc voice. Maybe. We'll see how obnoxious I can get. Not one of the power, you know. I have a friend who has it too, and we'd love for you to meet her. And meeting her is only a beginning, for we'd also have you lend your strength to our cause. In return, we should be glad to assist your adventuring endeavors in whatever way we're able. Should decide to take up our offer, and I sincerely hope you will. Pray speak with Momodi, the prioress of the cooks, and... Yeah. They are kind of long cutscenes to voice.
They've got a lot to say.
Yeah.
If you want me to, I can sum it up for you. Basically, then
I think it just ended. Yeah.
yeah, they're like come meet our friends. Or at some point, they tell you to come meet their friends.
Yeah, they did the recruitment thing.
Yeah. They're really good friends. Can't wait to meet them.
Yeah, sure it won't lead to emotional devastation.
Not at all.
Oh, sure we won't end up crying in the fetal position by I don't know, the third big globe-trotting adventure or something.
Yeah, I didn't get into the story until Shadowbringers, but once you get really into it, you're like, what even happened in AR?
Yeah. It's like what's going on with here?
It is kind of nice because there's lots of little things that happen in ARR that you don't pick up on, and if you actually read everything, you get lots of little Easter eggs, especially for things that happen later on.
Yeah, I feel like they were just trying stuff and went with a very safe start, but then were able to go back and connect things for some sort of payoff later in the story, which is pretty good. No matter what you say about this game, they did an amazing job of recovery from launch.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome.
Vesper pay the right ticket. Oh, they knew what they were doing with that.
Yeah, they didn't used to give you the Etherite tickets. You used to have to every time that you went to the Waking Sands. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
You had to walk there every time.
Every time that is one of those things I've heard so much of how awful that was.
Pray return to the Waking Sands.
The missile knows where it is because the missile knows where it isn't. Since it knows where it isn't to where it is, so on and so forth, you get the idea.
Oh my gosh, the signs of the seventh dawn. Is that so cool? They're so cool. I like them. Alright. Vesper Bay. So we can teleport to Horizon.
Yeah. Because unfortunately this time we do not have the extended static rideshare service.
No, all of our Uber friends are at work.
We're going to have to do this old-fashioned way. Running headlong into the wilderness.
It's the true ARR experience.
It is the way.
Trying to see if I can run and click here at the same time. There we go.
Oh, right, we were in a party.
Yeah. Now
I sent the... Oh, no.
create your own game.
Mecha, I love the missile knows where it is copy pasta, and I'll look at the video later. Because there's a couple of good, like, old ones of that, where it's just the very robotic, actual part of a U.S. military training video of describing it. And then there's the remixes. Oh,
Where are you going?
That's a good question. Where? I thought it was more north, but I guess it's right here.
That's right there. It's Tartary.
Oh wow, this is... For whatever reason, I thought it was a building of and of itself, but they literally just rented office space.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, he sings Trollolololo.
Thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Please be advised, this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to. We got yelled at by the receptionist. I have a request from chat to voice Tataru in the same way as the orcs from Warhammer 40k.
Oh my.
Here you are. Here we go. Here we go. Bid you welcome. I don't actually think that the text is good for the orc voice. Sorry about that, but like they just have so many specific words, like you need a good good boys, and their slang in there that unless you read it first and rehash it, it's hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, there's so much reading that. Sorry.
It's okay. We could just read the Scions lines. I'll read Menthilia when we get there.
All right. kind of.
But this next cutscene might be voiced. I don't remember.
We'll see. Layman Phyllis eagerly awaited you coming. This way, if you please. Bronze pieces.
I think this is voiced. It is.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minthelia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Oh, that's how you
Waiting
pronounce it.
your coming.
Mm-hmm.
Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
Inexplicable sudden loss of consciousness? Yes, every night, actually.
Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body?
Yes. I know what dissociation feels like.
Oh my gosh, every moment of my life, actually.
Hey, KB, thanks for coming in and lurking. Appreciate it. Or, or of course I have. Get. Agreed there, Mecha Orc Claw.
You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words.
So mental time travel, a little bit of interaction with the past, and language comprehension. That's a pretty cool thing.
Power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that
So
we cannot
basically,
use it
you're like a
whensoever we
prophet.
choose.
Yeah.
You're almost done,
That's right.
Spirit. You get to come
I,
home
too,
soon.
possess the echo.
Hell yeah. Hang on just a bit more bit longer, skink.
With that
Hey, Nightly.
established, let us return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe
I hope
that
it
the
wasn't
power we
boring.
possess was given
Sometimes
to us
I'll get
for
kind of
purpose.
frustrated when work was too boring.
Why else would the
Because I was like, I
godlike
can literally be
act
home
so
watching TV right
extraordinary,
now.
if not to have him use it
Oh,
so
I hate that
glorious
feeling
laws
so much when you
and
just have
peaceful
nothing
power.
to do and you're waiting on people or just doing something so... There's one day that I was able to work from home because, like, office I worked at had renovations being done on it. And all I had to do was training videos. So I turned on my Switch and put in my headphones and knocked out a bunch of them. Was amazing.
Yeah, I used to bring my laptop to work, and if we were ever dead enough, I'd just whip out my laptop and I'd work on my laptop.
Oh, it's beautiful. Also, Mecha, now that you mentioned Mecha Deathclaw and Orc, who's a big Lizastampa, if we took your brain out of your mecha body and put it in a big Stampa, that would be a cool alt form for you. Welcome and gift taken the liberty of adding your name to retainers registry. Ooh. Oh.
Retainers are how you mostly make money in the game.
Perfect. We got the business mini game. Question for you, Socks. Do you play D&D at all?
Not really. D&D is one of those things where people keep inviting me to campaigns, and I do it because all my friends are there, but I never really stick to it, and it's never really been something that I'm huge into.
Yeah, I can see that. It's a big time commitment, and if you're not huge into it, then it's more trouble than it's worth. It can be fun, but you also need a really good group for it to be fun.
Yeah, and it's like I don't think there's ever been a campaign that I've ever been like personally invested in, other than it's just where all my friends are, and I like being where my friends are. I
Yeah.
feel like if I was really going to enjoy D&D, it'd have to be a story that I can get excited about. And I've just never had that experience. I've done plenty of campaigns, but it's always been like I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna play D&D because my friend really wants me to, and it's never been something that like I chose for myself.
Yeah. Yeah. It's something that you can't really just pass. It's a lot of work for something to passively just get into and play.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun writing, Mecha. Seems inspiration has struck him.
Oh, I remember back before Siri took over the channel, we had a previous VTuber on the channel.
Right.
Somebody wrote items into their D&D campaign themed after her, and that was a really cool experience.
Oh, that's actually really cool. And it is a good place to do like pre-work and stuff. Actually, for I have used essentially myself, an eldritch horror of the similar type as me, as just an enemy or so in a D&D campaign or one shot, just to mess around with that and play it around. And it's very useful for like developing ideas, trying things out, and just if you have a character or something that you want to get a bit of work with in a practical setting, just short little story helps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mecha.
I started the second cutscene where they're introducing everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Mecha. It's tough to get into something if you're not interested.
I like doing things with friends, and if a friend asks me to do something, I'll usually try to make it work. But like, if I'm doing something just because my friend wants to be there, then it's highly likely that my investment in it is not going to be 100%.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's much better if I agree to do things that I'm highly invested in.
Yeah, Mecha has an interesting suggestion. If you run a game and write the story for like a one shot or something, that'd be an easier way to get into the story or the world and get a bit more investment because like you're the one doing it. But on the other hand, that managing and running a game can get a bit hectic for needing to know like rules and the system and organizing everything.
Yeah, that's kind of the part of it, is that the system is so for a newcomer, it looks quite bulky, and there's a lot of studying you need to do.
Yeah, especially Dungeons and Dragons specifically. It's Mecha. It's time sink is an understatement for learning that system. There are rules, lighter ones. There's like one page systems, lightweight things that just gives you the minimum to tell the story on.
Battle of Carteneau,
But
our leader was taken from us.
the bigger ones, D&D especially,
From our purpose.
it has a rule for everything.
We sought out Minfilia and others with her
Mhm.
talent, and together established the Scions of the
Better than
Seventh Dawn.
Better, oh yeah, better than 5th edition's rules light compared to 3rd. Because you don't have to deal with THACO. What does the acronym THACO stand for? 2 hit at armor class 0, and the lower your armor class, the hard. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing.
I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that
Yeah.
everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Tataru is small
I hope you will
and in charge of
continue that
finances. I already have apprehension.
understanding. But without further ado,
Tatu is probably one of the most
I will
beloved
assign you
characters.
your first task.
I can see why.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
That Urianger is pronounced like French? I was calling him a ranger for the longest time.
Everyone did. Elves in this game, Elysian, they're French.
Oh. You think I would know that, considering, like, one of the first names you hear is Louisois.
Yeah, I know. Louisois, Alphino, Alice, Urianger. Later on, you meet Orchefort, Aymeric, Edmond. I think that's Estinian, all French. Bit of French.
Well, in deference to the French, I'm going to continue to mispronounce their names. Ooh, I am not familiar with Kids on Bikes, if that's a new system.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the
Oh.
Avenger, who are
Ah! Ricky, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Let me get you the full shout out. Everyone go follow Ricky. He is absolutely amazing. You were playing Danganronpa with Arya, right? How did that go? You've been going at that for a while. I hope you made some good progress in that. For everyone new in the raid, I am Eldritch Horror Bread, Eldritch Horror from Beyond This Reality, who found an old GameStop and decided, no one gatekept this, no one kept me from doing this, so everyone has to suffer. I'm going to play all these games online, and there's not a thing anyone can do with it. Ooh, interesting. Just started 2, actually. But yeah, today I am playing with Fable, Socks specifically over here to my left.
Hello.
Go check her out as well. She does a whole lot of amazing content. And yeah, welcome in. If you have to raid and run, it's a whole lot of work. Like, get a snack, get a drink, do your post-stream. By all means, appreciate it, and hope you had a good time. Oh no, Ace, you got asked about VTubing. I hope you were able to deflect that. Claim ignorance.
If there's aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
ever at your
Okay.
service.
We have to go to Camp Triburn. I don't know how to get there.
Okay, we'll say this. I know that it's definitely some of the scuzz kind of left over from 1.0.
Mhm.
Thancred's VA kind of acted everyone else under the table.
Everybody. I think everybody gets new VAs.
Yeah. I also think I wouldn't be surprised if the difference in the dub casting or the director changed as well. Because it just felt like I'm not saying it's a bad thing, is just early game MMO scuff. Oh, that's cool. Kids on Bikes, kind of like if Stranger Things was a TRPG. That's an interesting setting or idea, and definitely rules light stuff helps a lot.
When you go back to Horizon, I have to take the long walk to Eastern Finland.
Yeah, I'll just come along. I could go to Blackbush Station, but eh. Saw me going through Twitch and we're like, oh, my sister does that thing too. I was like, oh no, sat next to me and asked so many questions. Oop. I hope not. I hope that she didn't ask about me specifically. Because I think the best argument for VTubing when it comes to not making merch, imagine if you were just out and about one day and you saw someone with one of your shirts on.
Oh. That'd be kind of wild.
Yeah. Or you saw someone like a coworker, you don't really talk to them much, but just on a casual Friday, or you see them at an out of work function and they got one of your branded hats on. Yeah, or someone recommends you to watch your own streams and you're like, okay, how do I get out of this conversation without saying a word? Sorry, I'm back. The fantasy, I'm not sure if this will be the final one. I think they have at least 2 more plus spin-offs to go through the series, but I've been having fun with this game. I've never really gotten to MMOs before, and it's been a lot of fun and a lot of help. One of the first things that Socks had to do this stream was drag me out of the gold saucer to actually get through this. Just kept talking about her sister and asked how the tech works. That's a fair question. Like, I largely got into VTubing because I'm like, how do they do this? Oh shoot, I'm a VTuber now.
That always happens.
That's the rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole. All I know of Final Fantasy is from Kingdom Hearts mostly. You know, it's weird how to say it, but Kingdom Hearts would be like a good 100-foot view because of the series, because they have protagonists from several different games at once, and they don't give accurate characterizations, but they give like the mimetic ones. They
Get there. I think we have to go up actually.
all right. They give like what people know about the characters, and do like an okay job of squashing down and summarizing. Be like, I hope they don't connect the dots. I hope they don't connect the dots. Yeah, that's all you have to do is hope and pray. But I do recommend the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I also recommend the Final Fantasy VII Remake alongside a quick plot synopsis of the original Final Fantasy, because the whole running joke, or I suppose the premise of the remake, is this is Final Fantasy VII with the story going off of the rails, and the game and everyone in it knows it. But it's still a phenomenally well done remake. It feels like the game that if Square Enix was able to make it when they released 7 initially, that they would have done it. Like, it feels so faithful and does a great job of setting up the scale and spectacle and the feeling, because that's why they're going off the rails for the remake. Everyone knows the story of 7. Everyone knows the plot beat, what's supposed to happen. So when they change it, you get the same feeling of, whoa. 7 got a ton of spit. Yeah, 7 had Advent Children, Crisis Core, had the Valentine third-person shooter DLC. The remake, I don't think is... I think the remake's cognizant of all the additional lore, but it's not like a bulk collection of, yeah, this is everything we released alongside the original in one good package. It's definitely a retelling of the story, along with more depth and more characterization. I recommend it. I think they did a good job with the remake. I also still have to finish it.
I was looking at our quest log. We're on the level 17 quest, and we're like making our way to 30.
And here we are, level 25 and 26.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't bring myself to play Final Fantasy VII Remake after my ex got obsessed with Tifa and tried to convince me that her size was normal average.
Oh.
Yeah, that's yeah, that's no good. We got go worth some flamin' mecha and good luck.
Oh, nice. We get to go retrieve some corpses.
Wait,
What's that for us?
I guess this is one case that store-bought is not fine if you can't get locally sourced. Because, like, we could leave some pork out in the sun for a little bit. We could rot some meat. We don't have to retrieve these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you...
I think I know what the next duty is. I'm not sure though.
Yeah. Like
Oh. We got people.
We have dudes.
The dudes are here. We're so over level, we just kill them in like one shot too.
You love that. But no, Ace, I get why you're skipping that one. Like, it after a certain point, it's not worth the... It ain't worth the everything else. Wait. Do I have... Sorry, question. Which weapon's more mecha? Gatling gun or flamer thrower? I would say Gatling gun. It just has the... Well, they're both good weapons. You could put one either way. Thankful for though. First, yeah, that is a good early red flag to catch. And glad it was that, not something more serious.
God, tickle in my throat.
Group rough character.
So essentially, the local beast tribe keeps attacking the people, and they're still on.
Yeah.
Crystal.
Thanks for the refresh, because that kind of happens. And by all means, if I ever get too much into a rant, just tell me to shut up.
It's okay. There's kind of a pattern with Grammar Ball, and the things that happen are all kind of like the same thing over and over.
Yeah. Wait, wasn't this the guy that we just beat up in the...
Yeah, we beat him up.
We should do it again. Like, we're right here. We can do that. We have the technology.
Alright, we're gonna speak with some people. Oh no, you're just seeing.
Oh no. Oh.
Okay. Was just seeing you.
No, it's me. Is the stream stable? Let me check chords. Man, wait, I can do this now.
Oh yeah, apparently your stream exploded.
Oh no.
No, Brad.
Everything feels solid back there. Ah.
Unfortunate connection day.
Yeah, I guess so. I know there's some work in the... Oh, yeah, I... No, wait, that was just regular. I clipped out. Let me do a speed test quick.
There's flour everywhere. That's really not the not the gluten. Gluten everywhere.
No, my gluten.
Oh no, you're just seeing again.
Mm.
Hi Taniki.
Yeah, I am...
Welcome to our adventure. Bread has exploded twice.
So my upload's fine. My download should be at like 90. It's at 12.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah.
Only twice? Yeah, only twice.
Okay, fine now.
I was gonna say, there's really, really bad storms in my area, so sorry, maybe. I don't know where you live, but
Oh,
could be
wait.
storms.
Hang on.
I'm hanging on.
Nope, no storms. Like maybe a bit of wind, but...
You know that an El Nino is coming through this season. It's supposed to be one of the most intense hurricane seasons
Oh no.
from the past 50 years.
Let me check one more thing real quick. Just to
That's
see
just
if...
Sure.
Because
That
I...
was just my tidbit of information.
Yeah.
I really like watching.
Oh yeah, a good storm blowing in is amazing.
I love
Okay, I have remembered to pay my internet bill. That is not the problem.
Oh no.
I think I'm good. Nah, I'm still dropping frames, but at this point, like, it ain't me. It's my internet and my equipment.
If you want to wrap up early today, then we could just do it next week. Give me time to eat before raid.
Yeah. Shoot, if you need to eat before raid, then by all means. Actually, let's see. It seems to stabilize now, but like if you need to like by all means we could stop a bit early so you know you're not going to raid without eating anything.
Well, I have plenty of time to eat, but just this way, because most of the places around me are going to close in 30 minutes. Quick
Yeah.
story time. You got a new pair of dress shoes for work in day one. You stepped in a crack, made a mark on it. Oh no.
Oh
It's
no.
fine.
Because I think it's good to keep going now, but...
Okay. Then we'll end at 10. Or on
Okay.
the hour.
Yeah. And it seems like the big problem was download speed was throttling upload speed, and I know that I won't get into it, but I have an idea of what to look at my router and modem afterwards. Church is saying it. Saying it, damn Alabama. Hell yeah. Oh, corpse.
We're gonna deliver an embalmed corpse. Nice, nice. We're just carrying around corpses now. That's what we do.
I guess we're undertakers.
That's our job now.
This wasn't what I expected when the science said that they had an important undertaking for us to be a part of.
I didn't think they meant that literally.
What have we gotten into adventuring? Just glorified funerary assistants.
Isn't that what all warriors are?
I guess so.
Get to your funeral a little quicker.
Yeah, but usually we're on the supply side, not the processing.
It's really funny if you look up this wood. I wonder who that is.
Okay, I know the vibe of this is supposed to be that canonically only one person puts a body in that grave, but the thought of there being like 7 sprouts in a row just put...
One by one, placing the bodies in the grave.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I get to interact with the corpse. Good. Good. I'm glad we did that.
This is on the list of things in A Realm Reborn that didn't need to happen.
It's just, we're doing this for what?
For what? Yeah. Yeah, just put rocks on top of them. It'll be all right. It'll be fine.
Storm, thank you for the raid, my dear. Welcome, raid.
Welcome, Raiders.
How was your stream? How'd it go? Hi, dear. How are you? Also, if you need to take a break, get something to eat, take a rest, please feel free to do so. If you don't know who I am, my name is Fable. I'm a multi-character VTuber. Today I'm Solx, the assistant, though sometimes you will see Siri, the snowy owl, on stream. She also manages our social media. Just hanging out. I'm glad to have you. We're doing a new adventure, new playthrough with Bride.
Hello.
It's Bride's first time going through ARR.
Yes. I have opinions and rants, and I'm having a lot of fun.
It's nice too. I don't think I've done ARR in a very long time, and I'm actually some of the dialogues I'm picking up on things that I didn't pick up the first time. It's really interesting, but I'm have to be quiet about it because it's like I don't want to give spoilers away.
Like, yeah, and the other side of it is that I'm picking up on things that are actually kind of deep pulls and references to older Final Fantasy games. And I'm being silent because I don't want to go off too much on lore.
It's alright. Next time we stream, we're going to see if we can have Spirit on, and he'll talk lore.
Yeah. Because, like, the password the Scions of the Seventh Dawn use is a reference to a password that you get early in that game and use quite often through it.
Mm-hmm. I know. I want to just be like, oh, this is like this, and then this, and later in the game, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Ooh. And Ace is offering to come along too with her NAL. Just maybe not at 2 a.m. for her. Well, we'll see. I definitely would be good for like a weekend thing of just messing around in game with you, Ace, at a time that's a lot better, but we'll see. Probably I don't know. I mean, Mecha's here for moral support. Love to hear that.
I'm always happy to play 14 with friends.
Yeah.
I love because people who I didn't even know play the game will come into chat and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm a Savage Raider, or oh yeah, I'm in Stormblood, or like tell me where they are in the game, and I'm like, I have no idea you played my favorite game.
Like, oh yeah,
you never tell me.
I got the Ultimate Legends title, and you didn't think to mention?
Sleep is for the weak. Who sleeps? It's not me, except I did take a nap today.
We can be a bit weak.
I wasn't going to, but I had a really nice shower, and I was like,
You just
shower
got
was
it.
so nice. And then I fell asleep.
I unhide that title. Ace has max level of 3 on different classes. Hey, that is good enough to get started, Mecha.
Alright, let's go.
Let's do this.
One thing about this place, it's really easy to find your way out. I don't have to worry about which direction I'm going because it's always the wrong one.
Yeah. Oh, haven't actually played this game. Well, there.
Yeah, that's the wrong way. Brad, go come this way.
I looked away for 1 second, and here we
I
are.
know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you look away for 1 second. Well, I'm in a graveyard now. All right. Well, funny thing,
Anyway.
Becca, there's a free trial up to level 60 with no limit on playtime, including the award-winning Heaven's Sword expansion for free.
The game, it's really
Just
good. Except for ARR. ARR is kind of
except for
messy.
ARR.
Yeah, Heaven's Sword's really good.
Well, ARR
Yeah,
is oh god.
Storm was saying that their group disbanded. You know, that so I think that there's one mechanic in the first fight that's really, really hard, and a lot of statics are kind of, and I'm not saying this is what happened to you, it's just an observation. A lot of statics are biting it kind of early. And I kind of think that it's nice that there's a hard mechanic right off the bat, because it's kind of a crucible, right? You feel the heat straight from the beginning.
And once you get that over with, the rest feels comparatively better.
Mm-hmm. AR is better now. They really trimmed it down. Yeah, they did. I mean, it's still kind of lengthy, but it is much better than what it used to be. I mean, now we have Aetheryte tickets, and we can pray return to the waking sands in much less time.
Which is so appreciated. Yeah, I've been there where I've just said something kind of embarrassing in someone's chat and just lurked for quite some time. But the good news is, I am sure everyone involved, except for you, have forgotten about it by now.
Mm.
Hey!
Attacking the thing.
It's zombies! Oh.
Isn't that nice?
It's
Just what we needed.
it's a good change of pace.
Doing well on the second, and then everyone ditched. Yeah. Raiding is like herding cats.
Yeah. Also, Ace, I'm not even going to blame you for the lack of directions, because I am this bad with directions in real life. I will just go off in a direction and realize, wait, this isn't even remotely right. Okay, do I turn around now or keep going and save faiths?
Just fine. We're just gonna run through all these ads. I don't think they're gonna attack us. We're too high level.
Yeah. We're basically gods.
I mean, we can see the visions.
Yeah. Yes, I've had friends realize it's a mistake to leave me unattended like that. Not in Glasgow yet, but I hope one day to have a similar experience. The wonders of being unattended with ADHD and just a general curiosity and forgetting where you were, where you started, how you got there, and where you were going.
Confusing. One thing about Heaven's Ward is where they introduced flying, and because they were so excited about flying, some of the Heaven's Ward maps are really ambitious and really big, to the point that it's irritating to run on foot around them. And I think it was because they were so excited to implement flying that they were like, we're going to make them want to fly. And so some of the Heaven's Ward maps, they get on my nerves.
Yeah.
It's like, you did this for what?
Alright, back to Thancred. Where is Thancred?
Is he ever?
Oh, he's just out in the wilderness. Currently undergoing diagnosis for ADHD. Friends. So, you know what made me want to get my diagnosis for ADHD, Ace? One day I was making lunch. I noticed that, oh god, the kitchen's dirty. I should clean it. Oh shoot, the dishwasher's full. I have to empty that. It was like 2 hours past, still haven't made lunch, and then realized this is the third time this has happened. I should get checked out. And then what actually sealed it was I kept on forgetting to schedule an appointment, which was pretty much self-diagnosis at that point.
Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check, Spirit. Welcome home.
Ooh, unintended mecha, equally likely to buy something he doesn't need, break something on accident, do something cool on accident. Yes. Or in my case, break something cool on accident that I don't need. Yeah. It's so easy to get sidetracked, and being on like ADHD or any sort of the spectrum makes it so much easier and so much more fun. Like,
Mhm.
like some nights I just like, okay, I had a plan, but I'm just going to let my ADHD whip me around for like 3 hours.
Are they gonna attack me? No, it doesn't look like they are.
Ooh.
I love it when you're too high level for them to attack you.
and they're
Yes.
and they're just standing there like, please don't notice me, please.
Oh, they noticed you.
It's fine.
We got it.
Wait, how did they notice me? We're the same level.
I don't know. Good question.
How dare?
Bunch of people hit a Heaven's Ward, realize they need to unlock flying in the new zones. No, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's the only downfall. I mean, Heaven's Ward has some parts that it's like, ugh, okay. But that's kind of the biggest thing for me as a new player. When I went through Heaven's Ward, I was like, ugh, I just the maps, they make it just like not fun to run around in.
Yeah, the ones that are clearly made as a set piece for the cool new mechanic, but if the mechanic fails, then oh, they ignore you if you're 10 levels higher. They have different aggro types though, so they skipped the healer and went for the DPS,
Oh, that's funny.
which is completely accurate as how it should happen, at least for my luck.
It's gonna teleport back.
But yeah, I hope
Rather time.
Yeah. But anyways, I hope that you're able to get some help and clarity for that, and figure out something that works for you, because it's hard enough as it is to stay focused in college, and even more so if there's something that's physically blocking you for that. But I will say, if you do end up going on meds, the adjustment up below. The adjustment period can be a little bit weird. I remember when I swapped from, like, I doubled my dosage of a stimulant, and it shouldn't have done this, but somehow it made me so exhausted for that entire week. Poorly. Very poorly. That's how I dealt with it. I'm pretty sure the fact that I have a comorbidity of anxiety is completely because that was the only way I could stay on track, being horribly anxious over everything. Oh, I could go for it. Ooh, blueberry yogurt does sound good.
Oh, yummy. I like peach yogurt.
Yeah, like black cherry yogurt with the large pieces of fruit in it, absolutely amazing.
Also, so I kind of agree. I think that part of the reason why I like Heaven's Word so much is because I didn't start paying attention to story until Shadowbringers. And by the time that I learned what the story actually was, Heaven's Ward and Stormblood came kind of like a novelty to me.
Oh, Socks. Ace likes you even more now. Peach is her favorite as well.
Oh, I love peaches.
You get... Yes. Mecca, get us that yogurt. Thank you so much. Plus, unlike me, you're not inherently deadly to Ace, so that's a big plus. The fun thing about being bred with people with bread allergies.
Not the gluten.
No, the gluten. Ooh, disguising ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they don't mind if I glam over top of it.
I think you just have to wear it.
Yeah.
It's not the thing. It's the thing. Hold on. Weathered stock. Weathered. Weathered. They give it to you, right?
Yeah. Weathered shepherd's tunic. Weathered
Oh,
shepherd's
you have to wear all
slot.
of it. Okay.
There we go. It's a giant robot. I'm inherently deadly to most. This is why I usually eat my yogurt alone. Fair enough, but maybe consider finding friends to eat yogurt with.
I see. I did the thing. I was so confused for no reason.
Yeah.
And you only have to wear this for this quest, and then immediately afterwards, you can change it back into whatever gear.
Good. Because before I settle on what I had on, I ended up just, in order to have something that I like the looks of, bought new armor, so I think I had like pretty high gear level.
Mm.
Like all the chain mail or scale mail armor. Oh, thanks, Mecca. And yes, it is very convenient that I cannot die in a way that matters. It's one of my best features.
I know that. I just looked at this person's name. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Selling armor! Armor and arms! Oh my god! Oh my god, there's a cart!
Meow. I'm on it. Hello, dear. Impossibles. Hello, dear. Welcome to stream.
Oh, hey.
Key dear. Okay. Yeah, we can go this way.
Alright, there you are.
Oh, let's change back. We'll need our adventuring gear.
Yeah, our proper
never mind.
clothes.
I changed too soon. We need to keep the
Ah!
stuff on.
Thancred, you know our faces. Why do you... Are you just keeping us in disguise to mess with us?
I think we're staging something. Staging
Ah.
a conflict to convince people. That would like normal, and we're not a strange prophet with visions.
Man, the one time that being a strange prophet with visions is not useful to infiltrating a cult. Like... Like, you think that would be a relevant skill set for a resume right now. But alas. Ooh, new headcanon. Brett actually done with Shenmue Interloper from Fallout. Well, there is, like, an indeterminate amount of time where I just kind of did stuff beforehand, so maybe. There's not enough canon to disprove. Look,
Oh my god, think I look absolutely smashing.
We'll remember this compliment forever, Thancred.
Until we get to Shadowbringers and I start to hate you.
Yes. Wait for men to live? No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child. I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the order of Nald Thal, come to offer you succor. Leaflet bears the teaching of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. So my favorite fact about, like, the development process of this game, they specifically made Nald Thald so they could have an in-game curse of Thal's balls. That is the sole reason. Hermia is only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of Golden Bazaar. Racer, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalia raids began. They would suddenly appear as a sandstorm, pillage and plunder at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew. So I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached Amalia in hopes of brokering a deal. In terms for sparing the Gold Bazaar, they made demands. Outrageous ones. Demands? What kind, pray tell? First of all, they want the schedule for crystal shipments from non-web mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. And next, they want me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Malja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at a cost of innocence? Could have thought the aid of the mortal flames. Yes, you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. Was good. What did you say? The coin was good. I said I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see a fraction of them all job paid me. Sacrifice innocence so you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want someone to blame for this mess the world's in, blame yourselves or the gods. Ah, not you again! I jumped him. Second time. When leaking the moral flames patrol routes to the enemy as well. Spit it out. No, nothing about it. I swear it. This stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught leaves your mouth. Believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter. Be time enough to learn the truth. Static, be a good man and take word of these developments to Minfilla, would you? Shall prize everything I can out of this filth. Duckies are still out somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them.
Pray return to the waking walk.
That. Sold people out to line your pockets? True to Caesar.
Now we can change back.
I wish we could beat him up a third time. Second time. Multiple times. Let's make it 5.
Why not? For fun.
You know, just as a little treat. Cat people can beat up a crooked false prophet every once in a while. As a treat.
Yeah. That's a treat.
As a treat. Mm-hmm. Entrance to the Solar. Yeah, I've done it plenty. From a real anime cat person, we can, as a treat. Ace has done it plenty of times. Said, yep. Weapon Scoffer. Cool.
That's right. We have to go do the materia quest. Okay.
Oh,
this is not important.
I've done that before, the materia stuff. What?
Yeah.
And to clarify, Ace is a Linus VTuber. Very cool. Highly recommend.
Oh, sounds really cool.
Yeah, she has an amazing design. It's quite
Check it
fun.
out.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll have to go do the materia stuff.
Alright.
Oh no. Okay, I'm fine.
Just to help with that.
Ba, 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 ba.
Are you a thing? Yeah, I'll do that later.
I'm gonna skip this. It's just materia stuff.
Yeah. I have no idea how or why I'm getting... Oh, Ace is getting close to 1K too. That's a big milestone, and like, congratulations. You definitely deserve those numbers for just how fun and amazing your streams are.
Ah.
And also, I see that, not like this emote, I will know you that so many people have tried to stop me from giving them shout out at any point and supporting them. They have all failed, without exception. So good luck. And I just looked away from the screen for one moment, so I am horribly turned around and lost.
Do you have to do the life materia and everything quest?
Yeah.
Oh,
I did like the introduction to materia that like just lets you do it personally, but not what? Hey Socks, do you have a raise spell on you?
oh no, are you dead?
Yes.
Oh no.
I'm back
Oh,
in,
hold on.
I'm back in the gold saucer.
Oh.
I walked by a Sabatender and it just bonked.
Oh no, yeah, the level 51.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a hunt target, and it just whaps you and murders you.
What? I would ask what I did to Cactars to deserve it, but they are Final Fantasy's answer to.
Is never the answer. It's the solution.
Yeah, that Sabatender came out swinging. It chose violence. But Cactars always were the level grinding of choice. If you could,
Use of unnecessary
you could get
violence
them,
in the apprehension of the Blues Brothers
then
has been approved.
they gave dividends, so I did deserve that. Try not to get. You were laughing, Ace, and I deserve it. We both know that. Just amazed that the one shot in me. All right.
Happened to me when I was Sprout 2. It just whaps you and kills you.
Mutamix bubbly pots. I love this man.
I'm gonna wait here at the Blackbrush station. I thought you didn't need to do that quest, so I went ahead and did it.
Yeah, I'm just going to skip the cutscene because it's
Yeah, it just explains materia is all.
yeah. Blackbrush Station.
Once you get the next quest, it takes you there.
Yeah. All right. Nice to see you in Aqua, and I will immediately stop drinking. Oh, I have to go. Pray return to the walking sands. Blech.
To the walking, waking,
Oh,
sandy place.
there. Oh, Mecha, you really think that we're playing Destiny 2 next? I won't die in stupid ways. I'm a hunter. I have no armor or livability. I fold on contact after doing massive damage. Accidentally been. Ace, how is that possible that you've been accidentally killing people in Blue Protocol by AFKing? Do you just have an aura of danger in game and IRL? That's impressive. All right, all right, Minfilla, here's your knife. Gotta stay dripped, yes. I'm coming.
I think that we'll finish this quest, because this quest actually has a duty in it.
Right.
It's kind of long, but it is a little bit of a landmark, and a really cool quest to end on.
Okay. I am at Blackbrush Station now. Or...
Right. Sorry, I meant Camp Drybone.
Yeah. Oh, Camp Drybone. Right.
Right.
On my way. Oh, mobs target you. Then swarm can't kill you, so people get caught in the crossfire. That is amazing.
The guy. No, it's not in here. I thought it was in here. It's not. Where are you, Red?
Oh, I think he's over here, if I'm reading. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Right, the Flame Sergeant.
There's... Ooh. You're in luck, Mecha, because I need the... I need the catalyst for Forerunner, and that requires a high-level Dares of Eternity clear. So we'll have to find a time.
So there will be a duty. We will
Yeah.
have to disband to do the duty. But essentially what's happening in the story is we're going to go apprehend these beasties before they can do anything dangerous.
Right. Yeah, sorry about the near constant ADHD pinging around and missing story to catch up, but appreciate the bringing everyone back up to speed.
Oh no, it's okay. I suffer with ADHD too, right? So I
Yeah.
know exactly how it is, and if you want to like go off on a tangent or do whatever you need to do, I'm fully supportive of that because that's exactly what I did.
Good. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I completely understand. I remember the reason why I skipped most of the story when I first played was because I had so many friends who were at the end game and I wanted to play with them so bad that I didn't care, right? And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm just going to do whatever. But it's definitely worth it to just be patient and take your time with the game and really enjoy it.
Yeah, I
Hello,
think...
Nate.
Hey,
Welcome back.
Nate! I think if I'm, like, not on stream, because I do have the habit of just talking to chat and getting completely sidetracked, that I realize I completely zoned out of the game for like 20 minutes.
Especially since ARR is not very captivating.
Yeah,
It's really hard to be like, what's going on here?
ARR, it just doesn't get the hooks into you as like a lot of other Final Fantasy
the rest
does.
of the game. But the Immortal Flames are like Aldar's version of like the Scouts, right? The City
Yeah.
Scouts.
Yeah, they're the guard or elite.
Yeah, right. So we're doing an infiltration with them to try to get this whole thing under hand so that civilians are no longer getting hurt. But we also know that they've been holding crystals.
Yeah. We're taking part in a sting operation.
Exactly.
Oh shoot, they stung our sting.
I know. That would be an ambushed. Yeah, Nate, you know what's coming next if you want to join us.
They have traitors too. Wow.
I know, there's so many traitors.
They ambush our ambush of their ambush.
We're on Cactar.
Yeah, so I'll definitely take you up on that.
Yeah, in game you can't add Red as a friend, but if you want to add me, Socks,
Chainlink. Oh.
You can do that.
Oh shoot, this is another thing you've gotten me into, Ace. How are you good at this? Alright, so anyway, I just started stabbing.
Yep. Do your best.
I'm accusing you of the same thing you did with Yu-Gi-Oh! Of getting everyone into it. Oh, I just don't have that. Fair enough.
I really like pressing one button for a really long time.
Yeah, you gotta love it, especially when you're level locked to like what, 16?
Well, 24, but
24. Okay. Yeah, same difference at this point.
I don't know the difference between them, so I never learned how to math.
Yeah. We don't need math here. All we need is stab, shank, a little bit of cast, and some heals. I'm just going to stab this dude.
The main guy to worry about is the high pin.
Yeah.
The rest of them are just kind of trash.
I'm going to let all the NPCs deal with that. Because I'm half on the side of just deal with some of the trash, free up the NPCs so that they'll help you with the main guy, but then more trash comes and it never happens.
No, we're really getting overwhelmed here.
You got.
This takes forever.
Yeah, this guy is tanky.
Oh my gosh. I get to press 1 for a really long time. My dream.
At least I can press 1 and 2 and sometimes 3. If I do
I
go.
keep reading his name Hatsug, and I keep thinking Hatsune.
Hatsune Mitsu. Why are you doing this? Played OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Fell out of it to play Magic the Gathering. Came back into it last month after almost 18 years. Yeah, a lot has changed, like even through the months, and from talking to people who know Yu-Gi-Oh! And all those card games, it's so twisty, all the differences between them. Physical damage, sweep the leg. I don't know, just freaking press everything. Oh, and the board changed too. That would be so jarring to get back into the game and find that nope, board's different too. Almost.
Getting there. Slowly but surely.
Also, hell yeah, it's a good stream of that.
Okay, now I'm freed up. If anybody needs to send me a friend request to join us for our next little adventure.
Finished 2. Of course, I want to watch the ending cutscene because it seems interesting.
Yeah, please do watch the cutscenes.
That's just a sort. Oh, no, this isn't a heroism headache. This is just a KO.
It's a good cutscene.
Yeah.
Welcome to being captured. Pew, 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 pew,
Yay!
pew, pew.
Wait. Okay, consider we could do this, or I could go to the gold saucer. We have the power.
Hi, this is one of the best DTs in the game.
For sure. Bowl of Embers. Prison, prison, prison.
Prison, prison. Alright.
Like, ooh. Like PvPing in this fight. Take it, Ace. just imagine after a hard-fought battle, which did have one of your commanders slain. After they wake up, the two people you threw in jail for an interesting and high-level sacrifice are just jumping around like idiots. Prison, prison break, prison break, prison break. Ooh, Ifrit. Inferno. Ifrit. Ooh. Oh, not this fight, but yeah. Mighty Ifrit, we bring for you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it pleases you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. But bloody hells. Bring these two as well. What's going on? This isn't what we agreed. Good, they're here too. None but servants of Lord Ifrit behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Rise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Holy shit, we're fireproof.
Well, the fire was meant to make them into worship pairs.
Some bread. I just love the face of my character turning around like, hey, that didn't take. Can I get another hit? Possible. What sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be soul already belongs to another? Yes, it's the only explanation. Okay, I know how that thought ends up, but I kind of wish that they did a bit more with the angle of something else already tempered us and was using us for good. Smelt not the taint of another upon the truth of thine alliance waxes clear. Thou art the god's blessed number. Paragons warned of thine accord. This is too much accent.
I'm gonna eat a raisin.
Right. Fisticuffs time.
Alright, Nate, heck him up.
Get him, Nate. Wait. How is the fight with Ifrit level locked to a lower point than the previous mission?
You raise a good point. Probably because ARR was adjusted, but the fight was not.
Ah. So that faint. Keep that up. Oh, now. I forgot there's mechanics. Wow, he's low.
We did it!
Hell yeah!
Oh my gosh. Hardest fight I've done in my life.
Man, from start of game to fighting, don't even know what to call these because they've been referred to as so many different things through the series. But I guess Primal, for that's what it is here. To fighting a Primal is shortest in any Final Fantasy. I love the vibe.
it.
I just looked at what, because I have a slideshow for my chat cover that's a bunch of Final Fantasy fan comics. The one that was up is, so the funny thing about summoning true guardians is that they take longer to get here than a fatal stabbing mob. We're about to go Ides of March on your ass. Right, forgive my lateness.
You are late. You missed everything.
Like, everything. We had to fight a god with our bare hands. You should have seen it. Lit AF. By congregation of evangelical zealots. I swear, you seem more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Said no soliciting.
Spirit is just like Thancred. You arrived just in time to not have to fight Ifrit.
It was timed impeccably on his part. These two, it's fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, never have let you face it alone. Been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybones, shall we say? Yeah, that was a pretty good boss to get to this stream.
Yeah, I really wanted us to get through Ifrit before we
Yeah.
stopped for the day.
Thancred's as bad as lateness is like Missy in her starting streams. Yeah, about the same, but don't tell her we said that. Is that a gun blade arm guard? Cool. Well, no better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We only ourselves to rely on. Ever persistent, my dear Livia. Promising you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. There's aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I'm troubled by that adventure's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Oh, good. Then tell her we said that. Perhaps, but just a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Well, it's like that. Nope. Skip the box. Now.
He said, beware a woman in love. Always something, it causes trouble. or
Close
something.
enough.
I don't know. Yeah. Also, Skink said gunlets.
Gun bits.
Thank you, Nate.
Thanks for your help, Nate. Alright. So we doing the wrap up of this or calling it here?
You can call it here.
Okay.
But we got lots of good stuff done, and you saw your first mini trial.
Yeah. First boss done.
Yeah.
First primal slain.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you so much for helping me through that. That was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, we got our foot in the door of the story, like the actual story, not just the we're adventurers. Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah.
like actually
happening.
actually got some stuff done.
Everybody be sure to stick around as we go raid somebody, but make sure to get something to eat, get a good stretch, and make sure you rest plenty. We will see you later.
What she
Take
said.
care, everyone. Bye,
Take care. Thanks for coming along. We'll find someone to raid, so stick around. I'll just be muting as we figure that out.